A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a bold move that could reshape the global automotive industry, U.S. President Donald Trump has announced a staggering 25% tariff on all imported cars and car parts, set to take effect on April 2nd. This decision marks a significant escalation in the ongoing trade war and raises concerns about its impact on the U.S. economy and international relations. During a press conference, Trump asserted that these tariffs would lead to tremendous growth in the American car industry, promising new jobs and increased investment. However, analysts warn that the reality may be far different. The U.S. imported approximately 8 million cars last year, amounting to around $240 billion in trade. The primary suppliers include Mexico, South Korea, Japan, Canada, and Germany. Trump's tariffs threaten to disrupt these established supply chains, potentially leading to temporary shutdowns in U.S. car production and increased vehicle prices for American consumers. The White House, however, has indicated that parts imported from Canada and Mexico will be exempt from the new tariffs, at least until a system is established to assess the duties. This exemption is crucial, as many U.S. car manufacturers rely on parts shipped from these neighboring countries for assembly. As the announcement reverberates through the automotive sector, shares of major companies like General Motors and Ford plummeted following Trump's remarks, reflecting investor concerns about the potential fallout from these tariffs. When asked if there was any possibility of reversing this decision, Trump firmly stated, "No, this is permanent." The implications of these tariffs extend beyond the automotive industry. The UK, for instance, has expressed concern, as the US is its largest export market for cars. Jaguar Land Rover, a British-based car maker, sold over 116,000 vehicles to American customers last year, surpassing sales in the UK and China. The UK government is in discussions with the US administration, hoping to secure a trade deal before the tariffs take effect. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney described Trump's announcement as a direct attack on Canada's automotive sector, emphasizing the need for unity to emerge stronger from this challenge. Meanwhile, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen has stated that the EU will carefully consider its response to these tariffs, highlighting the negative impact they could have on businesses and consumers alike. The car industry is already grappling with previous tariffs on steel and aluminum, further complicating the landscape for manufacturers. A 2024 study by the U.S. International Trade Commission predicted that a 25% tariff on imports could reduce overall imports by nearly 75%, while increasing average prices in the U.S. by about 5%. Despite these warnings, Trump appears resolute in his approach, viewing tariffs as a means to protect American workers and encourage domestic production. He has previously threatened to impose additional tariffs on European alcohol and wine if the EU does not remove its own tariffs on U.S. whiskey, signaling a willingness to escalate the trade war further. The announcement comes at a time when the UK economy is already under strain, with the Office of Budget Responsibility recently cutting its growth forecast. Shadow Trade Secretary Andrew Griffith expressed concern over the potential job losses in Britain, criticizing the government for its lack of a clear plan to negotiate with Trump. As discussions continue, the automotive industry holds its breath, awaiting the full ramifications of these tariffs. Industry leaders have urged the US and UK governments to collaborate and find a solution that minimizes the impact on jobs and economic growth. With the stakes higher than ever, the world watches closely as the trade war unfolds, uncertain of what the future holds for international relations and the global economy. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.